Welcome to the Defeat the Drama podcast, where you'll learn tips, tricks, and strategies to help you gain clarity, find purpose, live boldly, and defeat the drama in leadership and life. Host Kirsten E. Ross is known to many as the drama-free queen. She is the undisputed expert of transformation. She'll move you from resigned, resentful, and overwhelmed to focused, engaged, and empowered.
Welcome to the Defeat the Drama podcast. I'm Kirsten Ross, your host, and this is episode number 96. You know it, drama zaps energy and steals your focus. Let's defeat some drama now. This episode is sponsored by Pillar Social Media. They do some great work. If you need a website or some social media strategy implemented, go check them out at pillarsocialmedia.com. So today I'm going to be sharing 6 tips to help you say no without guilt. You know, as I've shared before, many of the people I work with struggle with people pleasing. Often they feel overwhelmed and resentful. They struggle to get things done on time because they're always overcommitted. No matter how busy, they continue to say yes to all the requests people make of them. If you haven't mastered the art of saying no, this is probably you. So let's look at some key reasons why some people have such a hard time saying no. Do you see yourself anywhere in these examples? So 1, you automatically feel guilty. You know, you just feel bad. You feel like, oh my gosh, they need help and I need to be the one. I'm the only one. So you feel really bad for them. You're seeking approval. It matters what people think, and you want people to think that you're a good person. You don't want them to think that you're selfish or won't help out. You want them to know that you care, that they're having a struggle or a challenge and need some assistance. The 3rd, you need to feel useful. You love being the go-to person, that person who can come to the rescue for everyone, no matter what the circumstance. And the last one, you believe it's selfish or shows bad manners. You know, you don't want to take time for yourself or tell someone that you need to go work out, do something for yourself, take a nap, find a rest, spend time with family. If they have a need, you want to fulfill it. And you know, here's additional one that's a little off topic from what I normally share, but you know, I often end up working with Christian clients, and Christian clients will tell me that God wants me to serve others. So they use that as their excuse or their reasoning to keep helping everyone all the time to the point of overwhelm, resentment, all of that. I do believe that this is true. I believe that we are all given gifts to use in the service of others. But here's the thing. If you are a follower of God, He's supposed to guide your actions, your service. If people are taking up 100% of your time, you don't have the capacity left to follow God's lead. He does not call us to serve 100% of the people who come asking, regardless of the request. He does ask us to serve, but He asks us to listen to Him. So, if you're a people pleaser who's used this as your excuse, I ask you to stop. Okay, so I know that was a little off topic. I hope that's okay. But, you know, oddly, it's just one, even though I'm working inside of businesses, that I hear a lot. So I wanted to throw that in there today. So here are 6 strategies to help you say no. Use them, practice them, take back some control of your time. So the first one is buy yourself time to think. You know, you should be checking your calendar anyway, so just say, let me check my calendar and I'll get back with you. If it's your habit to immediately say yes and not even consider the circumstance that you're in, not even consider the other commitments that you have, then you need to start practicing the art of checking anyway. So this is like the double whammy positive thing. Say that you'll check your calendar and do check your calendar. It'll buy you time to actually consider the other commitments that you have. If you say yes, can you really even honor this commitment? Are there other things that maybe need to fall off? Be intentional about how you choose those. And don't just say, well, if it's for me, it goes. We all need time to rejuvenate and become healthy ourselves and work on healthy relationships and all those kinds of things. You know, don't automatically just say, well, if it's for me, I don't want to be selfish. I'll let that go and I'll take this on. So be intentional. Or tell them I'll get back with you in a couple of days. Or let me think about that and I'll get back with you. Or I need to check with my partner or my boss or my coworker, whoever it is, just, whoever you really should be checking with. So anyway, any of those will give you that time to sit back and really think about the commitment and make an intentional commitment and muster up the strength if you need to say no. The next thing is come up with some policy statements. We need some rules anyway, boundaries, right? And I've got some podcasts about boundaries, some episodes. So, you have to create boundaries and then communicate your boundaries. And those really can be policy statements around your time. So it sounds like it's really out of your hands. It's cast in stone. There's nothing I can do about it. So for instance, I have a policy not to volunteer on Thursday evenings. Or, we've really made it a rule in our family to make sure that we have dinner together 3 times a week. And if I commit to that, I won't be able to do that. Or, I can only do, X number of hours of service. And I keep using volunteer examples. Of course, there are other things that will happen, but, I can only put in so many volunteer hours per month and I've already hit my quota. Inside of work, they're going to look a little bit different, but policy statements around why you can't do that. And maybe it's tough to have a policy statement at work. You're going to want to do that. I'll check my calendar one. The third one is shift the focus back to you. So don't let them take it personally by saying, I can't help you. Shift it back to you. I need to say now, unfortunately, for me. Said with empathy for the other person's situation and with eye contact. So try not to feel defensive or frustrated or bad, because that'll change who you are in the communication. It'll make you act differently, your nonverbals. So just, I am so sorry, but I'm just not able to do that right now. So it's I instead of I can't help you. It feels a little more personal for them and might be harder for you to say. The next is know your priorities. So I've talked about Stephen Covey's rocks and how the little things need to fit around the rocks. And if you have a priority about a family meal X number of nights per week, or Sunday afternoons that need to be locked down, or certain nights that you are going to do yoga or go to another kind of exercise class or hit a meetup or have lunch with friends, maybe there are certain days per week or a number of days per week that you won't do a breakfast meeting. Have those priorities and know them ahead of time so you can either state them or just know in your head, this isn't going to be a fit. I'm sorry. I'm just not able to do that. The next is keep it simple. You don't have to give a long-winded explanation or excuse, and don't even let it feel like an excuse. It's really just fact. I'm so sorry that I'm not able to do that right now. And just keep it as short as possible. The more you drag it out and make the explanation longer, the more you are going to sound defensive, and it's going to sound funky to the person you're talking to, and it'll feel weird to you. They don't need to know your whole life story and everything that you have going on and how overwhelmed you are. Just as simple, I'm not able to do that today. I'm sorry. Or, I'd be happy to do that for you by next Wednesday, but I can't hit the deadline that you're asking for. The next one is practice on some easy situations first. So start by saying no to the paper boy or some, person who's dropping off flyers at your door. Or how about a phone solicitor? Are you one of those people who even feels bad saying no to them and you end up staying on the phone longer than you'd like? So practice building that muscle on the easy ones and then tackle your overbearing relative or that coworker who's always coming to you for their last minute emergency. So that's all for today. I hope those 6 little steps will help you say no without guilt. You do need to be a good steward of your time to be who you were made to be and live a life that is drama-free. Resentment and overwhelm definitely breeds drama. So I hope that helps. If there's anything I can do to help you, please contact me. Go to defeatthedrama.com, click the podcast site, and submit your current drama challenge or just shoot me a message. I would love to hear from you. And make sure to share these episodes with others if you're finding value. I really am on a mission to defeat drama in our work and in our lives. So until next time, make it a great day.